up and sit down.
Hey guys, Andy here from Big Mike's Workshop Painting Studio, and it's another month. We've got a white dwarf, and let's get right on into it. As you can see, we've got the subscription artwork as always, and this time it's Seraphon, or if you're like me and you're old, you'll remember them as lizard men. So on the front cover, obviously that's that dealt with, and straight into it. This is a white dwarf Stay Golden Demons issue. So I believe there's a whole bunch of Golden Demon type stuff in here, as well as some more of the regular content, such as the Caradon sector and also the Age of Sigmar stuff. So look at this. There's got some absolute stonking stuff on the contact from the fans. The beautiful Blood Angels Leviathan here. The Leviathan's one of my favourite models anyway, but the Blood Angel variant's a really nice one. Obviously not enough flayed skin for my taste, but that sort of goes without saying. Celestine is the star letter by Adam John Bryce from Bristol. So if you're one of our viewers, excellent work, mate. This is great. Celestine with her two friends, the Gemini. I forget what they're called. But yeah, the paintwork on that's absolutely beautiful. Great to see some more Sisters of Battle. Good to see there's a whole bunch of stuff coming out for them in the over the next few months. It does look like Sisters of Battle are going to be very hot on the heels of the Adeptus Mechanicus Codex. So that's interesting to see on that. The Sepulchral Guard. From Beastgrave or whatever it's called this time round, this edition. I can't even remember what the name of the actual game itself is called. So if anyone remembers, just drop us a message, because I'd like to actually correct that. And a Chibi Sister of Battle as well, which is just great. I do like the Chibi figures, what they did, and it's kind of cool to see them. Moving on, we've got some nice Lord of the Rings stuff. Helm Hammerhand by Dave Clark. I do like that. It's not a bad model, actually. It's nice to see both versions of it, and some very weird Tyranid plague thing converted, and it's such a weird, vibrant colour. It does look like something what you'd see in the Amazon, what's just gone a little bit mental. So yeah, the wings from the bloat drones, or blight drones, whichever one they are. Yeah, very weird. I do like it. It's good to see weird conversions like that. So Worlds of Warhammer, they're talking about various characters and how they are affected by the archetypes of various different character themes. So obviously you've got the stuff like the creator. You've got Belisarius Coles mentioned. The ruler would be Nagash as the tyrant, or in this case a more benevolent version would be Gilliman. Let's see, the Prima Donna is Lilith Hesperix, obviously Prima Donna being very selfish, and the Martyr Celestine's a good call. So you see where they're going with that. So on to the Warhammer 40k section, and this is Forge World Metallica, which are obviously a huge part of the Caradon sector. And so it's dealing with a bit of their backstory. Nice paint splatter there for you guys to have a peruse, should I say, and gives you an idea on how to paint the sort of very light colour scheme, what they use, the whites and the creams. Some interesting conversions here. We have got a orc looted hover tank with a big badass gun on it. I dare say Dodge will want to have a look at that, because orc conversions are his thing. So we've got a bit of an army showcase now. What is that thing? It's a macro-carried explorator. The vehicles for AdMech have got a proper mouthful names. It does take some effort to get your tongue around them. So onto the actual flashpoint itself, continuing from where we left off in the Carcharodon sector, and where are we at this time? Well, apparently now it's under attack from both a Death Guard and a Thousand Suns, so they're in for a real bad time now. Obviously, more fluff about the entire sector. I'm gonna have to sit and read all the way through this once this is finished. I'd definitely like to see actually what happened there all the way through. And obviously, we have got the short story for the flashpoint as well, with a looks like a faction. So it's Imperial Guard, I dare say, or possibly some Adeptus Mechanicus in there. Generally having a bad time of things because that's the Imperial Guard. And theatres of war, industrial planets. So you're going to have some really interesting mechanics on there. Again, something I want to have to try. It'd be nice to see industrial planets, how they affect your games. Again, if there's anybody who has played some of these battles or gets a chance to play them, let us know. I'd like to see how they play out and see how the additional rules affect the game. So loads of stuff about the industrial world rules, plus relics as always. Let's see what we got. A mirror planes of duo. It's a reality shard. The reality shard gives the bearer glimpses of potential futures, allowing them to plan ahead for battles to come. At the start of a battle, select one stratagem once per battle round. When you use that stratagem, if a bearer is on the battlefield, reduce the CP cost of one reduce the CP cost of that stratagem by 1. Note the CP cost is only reduced by 1 for the use of that stratagem. Any further uses costs a normal amount. So first time you use it, you get a command point off bonus. So Echoes from the War. It's about rules, tactics, and all that sort of stuff. You know the thing. This time around, we're talking about the bingo challenges. What people have been doing. How your bingo challenges getting on. I dare say mine's doing pretty well as I do a lot of painting. Nice to see some Night Lords getting a bit of a free time, a bit of time on the White Dwarf there. Although he's got a Demon Prince, which, you know, is a demon in a Night Lord army. Boo. Anyway, Golden Demon. This is Golden Demon. Let's see. Last year we gave Golden Demon winners a challenge to paint a unique entry around a theme of faith and fire. So obviously, Sisters of Battle is going to be quite preeminent in this, and the Sisters of Battle fighting the Galapox. That's a really nice diorama. The bruising on the skin and the weird stretching colours. Oh, it just looks so good. Again, some really nice looking Sister Battle. There's a very nice colour scheme, sort of an off pink and grey. If I hadn't already decided on a colour scheme, I'd definitely be tempted with that. It's just such a nice, soft, subtle pink. It really does work well. Sort of a more classic colour here. The black and red, which again with Sister Battle you can't really go wrong with. A couple of camouflage marines, Imperial Fist about. That's interesting to see Imperial Fist not wearing yellow, but with them being infiltrators, sort of makes sense. And it looks like a it's a Doom of Vandire diorama. That's nice to see. Nice touch, is that? So on to Age of Sigmar now, and as you know, we always throw a short story in there, and this is the Tome Celestial of the Seraphon. So Battle for Tapok's Eye. So a little bit of backstory into the battle itself, with the inclusion of some Demons of Khorne. There's quite a lot of backstory for this one, so it's going to be a nice read. And we have some actual data cards, or war scroll, sorry, which are made out of cardboard. So these are actually quite tough ones. What you can use. So we have got some special character demons. Obviously a Bloodthirster and a Lord of Change, and it's printed both sides. It's real nice, good quality card there, and it's really nicely printed. So again, more rules, information about the rules and the campaign and how to play it, plus the battle plans. Got a whole section of these. Four separate battle plans, plus some additional war scrolls for your for some more units. Now I don't know if these are in addition to the ones what you'd get from your codex. As you know, I've not really played much Age of Sigmar, but it's good to see this all this extra stuff to get you going. So what we got? We've got ways to you can a bit more customization in your armor, weapon loadouts by the looks of things. You can you've got a bit more choice for your demon characters. What's this? More stuff about your beasts and what have you. Bestial companion options. So you can have little mini demons hanging around with you, I guess. Obviously, back to the full special rules of the two big guys mentioned earlier. So quite a lot of rules there, quite rules heavy. So the Tame of Four Warlords is an Age of Sigmar one this time round. And what we've got is Slaves of Darkness, Lumineth Realm Lords, the Cities of Sigmar, and the Head Knights of Slaanesh. Obviously, this is always just the same sort of format. We're talking about their armies and how they painted them, and what drove the owners to collect that particular army and paint it in that particular style. So we've got a particularly cool looking Chaos army. I do like the classic black for Chaos. It's very classic, which kind of goes in the name of classic black, I suppose. But it's a very nice traditional colour scheme. I do like it, and with it being black, it's quite difficult to get right. Some very interesting Dark Elves. These with the Reaper Scythes. I really like that. Kind of are they? I'm guessing they're Phoenix Guard, representing Phoenix Guard, but obviously using executioner models. That's very cool. And Head Knights of Slaanesh, which is demons and general weirdness. Of course, Slaanesh. So, Diachasm, that's the name of it this time round. Obviously, more another regular feature talking about the Diachasm rules and how to get the best out of your army or team squad. As always, quite a lot about a lot of information to take on board. It's a game I've played once. And I do like the models. The models really do some nice stuff for the Dichasm Rangers. It's definitely something I'd like to try again. So, non-metallic metals is something I'm going to have to read because I can never get them right. But talking about non-metallic gold and how we did it on the lion figure. So what did we do? We started off on a grey, Baylor brown, a mix of Baylor brown and Rhinox hide. Then started highlighting it with Baylor brown and flash gates. Previous mix plus Dawn yellow, and as you can see, the highlights are getting much thinner each time. So I'm gonna have to give that a try at some point because my non-metallic metal abilities are seriously lacking, and it's definitely something I want to figure out. And then silver on the next page, and we're giving you the idea of using what are we using? Mechanicus standard grey, a touch of brown and Quellia green shades, a little bit of Reekland, and so there's only a couple of colours on the silver, but it's definitely something I'm going to read and get right sooner or later. He says hopefully. So, an army gallery of Adeptus Titanicus. This is another game I really want to try out. A friend of mine's got it, and I do like Titans, so small Titans would be kind of cool. So, Legio Infernus for Firemasters. I believe these are a Renegade Legion, and looking at the armour, it would indicate so. Very cool looking colour scheme though. Personally, since I've already painted one up, my actual Reaver Titan, my 40k Reaver Titan is Furians. I would go with Furians, simply just to tie all together. But these look great. I do like that colour. The black and yellow is really striking now. I also really like the Reaver Titans. If I was to do it, I think I'd try to stay pure Reavers. I don't know how competitive that would be, but it definitely looked good. Those Reaver Titans were always my favourite. So what we've got here, the Legio Praesagius, the True Messengers. Nice sort of heraldic blue and white split. You can't go wrong with them colours. They do go together really well. And we've got some very vibrant yellow and red knights running around with it. Really nice nice colour scheme, real deep red and bright yellows really just sets off against the blue and white. So Necromunda, again as always, more rules for Necromunda, extra missions. It's a good feature that they do that. They do that every month, throw a few extra missions in there for you guys who play Necromunda. And a little bit of Black Library. They're talking about the Liber Xenologis. So various different alien races. It's nice to see. Some lovely artwork here. Looking at the various different creatures we're in 40k, including a Catchan Devil, which looks disturbingly like a Trigon. Yeah, I can understand why it's assumed it might be some kind of Tyranid. Genestealer Cult artwork. That picture's actually really cool. I do like the kind of sketchy artwork style. Some interesting modelling ideas. I've turned the 3 trolls into statues, which is very characterful considering the film and the book. Give you the idea of how they did it. And finally, the Chronicles of a Wanderer. A bit more, another story. What's being continued from Black Library as a nice little nod to thank you to everyone for reading the White Dwarfs. Now this is Khador and Overlords. I don't know about any of the characters from them, but as always, I believe it's part of the continuing story. And finally, inside the studio, what people have been getting up to. So we've got some Def Company in the bottom corner here. Got a bit of a battle going on there. Let's see, it's that's a Night Lord army at the bottom. So a couple of guys being painted. Sons of Medusa. Really vibrant colour scheme on them guys. And next month we have Lord of the Rings and the Fallen. Now, is that the Fallen insofar as the Lord of the Rings, the Ring Wraiths, or is it the Fallen as in Dark Angels? Who knows? We'll find out next month. Anyway, guys, so there you are, guys. That's me waffling on for 20 minutes. Mixed bag as always. Loads of fluff this time around. Hell of a lot of fluff. The Age of Sigmar players really going to like this one, obviously, especially if you play Demons or Seraphon. So, thank you for watching this. Hope to see you again next on our next videos. If you're really interested in keeping up with what we're up to, check us out on Patreon. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We also have Facebook and Twitter and on all the other social medias. We'll drop the links in the description box below. So, huge thanks for watching this, and remember, stay cool, guys. We'll see you on the next time.